Now that VoxGrip AI is installed on your Windows desktop, it's time to complete the initial setup and prepare your first real-time AI voice session. The first step is licensing.
Open the License tab. If you already purchased a VoxGrip AI license, this is where you can activate it. If you are just getting started, you can begin with the free 3-day trial. Enter the email address you want to use with VoxGrip AI, then click Start 3-day trial. Once the trial is activated, VoxGrip AI is ready to be configured for your preferred AI provider.
Now open the Settings tab. On the left side, select AI Provider. This is where you connect VoxGrip AI to the real-time voice model you want to use.
From the Active Provider dropdown, choose your provider. VoxGrip AI supports real-time voice provider options such as OpenAI Real-Time, Grok Real-Time, Google Gemini Live, and Microsoft Azure OpenAI Real-Time, depending on your configuration and provider access. Next, enter the model or deployment name required by your provider. This must be a real-time voice model, not a standard text-only chat model. If you are using Azure OpenAI, you may also need to enter your Azure endpoint, region, API version, and deployment name. If you are using a provider such as OpenAI, Grok, or Gemini, the required fields may be simpler, usually focused on the model name and API key. Next, choose the voice you want the AI model to use when speaking back to you. Depending on your selected provider, VoxGrip AI gives you access to a wide range of available voices, including different male and female voice options. Then, choose the incoming language. Incoming language tells the model what language it should expect from the audio it receives. This helps reduce the chance that the model misunderstands or incorrectly detects the language during a live conversation. After that, choose the outgoing language. Outgoing language tells the AI model which language it should use when responding to you. The available language list depends on the selected provider and the languages that provider supports. Now enter your API key. This is the API key from your own AI provider account. VoxGrip AI does not sell AI usage and does not replace your provider account. You bring your own provider access, and you stay in control of your provider choice, model usage, and cost. In a separate video, we'll show how to get the API key and required connection details from each supported provider. After entering the provider details, click Test Connection. VoxGrip AI will verify that it can connect to the selected real-time provider. If everything is entered correctly, you'll see a successful connection message below the button. After the test succeeds, click Save Provider. Your provider settings will be saved locally, so you do not need to enter them again every time you open VoxGrip AI. If you want to clear the provider configuration and start again, click Reset Provider.
Next, go to Audio Settings. Here, you configure how VoxGrip AI plays AI responses back to you. First, choose the real-time rate. Use 1.0 for normal AI speech speed. Use 0.9 if you want the AI response to be a little slower and easier to follow. Use 0.8 when you want the assistant to speak very slowly and clearly. Next, select your output device.
VoxGrip AI will detect the available audio output devices on your Windows computer. For best results, select your headphones. This is strongly recommended. When the AI response plays through headphones, the response goes privately to you, instead of playing through speakers into the room or leaking back into a microphone. That helps prevent the AI model's own answer from being picked up again by the system audio path, and it also helps keep your live conversation cleaner and more professional. VoxGrip AI is designed around direct real-time system audio capture. It does not use the normal microphone input workflow for the live AI session. The app lets you select the output device for AI playback, while the incoming audio path is handled through the direct real-time system audio flow. After choosing your output device, click Test Selected Output. You should hear a short test sound in your headphones. If you do not hear the test sound, choose another output device from the list and test again. Once you hear the test sound in the correct headphones, click Confirm this output uses headphones. This confirms that your AI response audio is routed safely. If you need to clear the audio confirmation later, click Reset Confirmation and configure the output again.
After audio is configured, open the Security section. You will see Backend Auth and Session Cost Guard. Backend Auth is reserved for future or advanced use. For a normal customer setup, you do not need to change it.
The important part here is Session Cost Guard. We strongly recommend configuring this before your first real-time voice session. Real-time voice sessions are different from normal text chat. With a text chat, you usually pay only when you send or receive messages. With real-time voice providers, an open live voice session can continue consuming provider resources while the session is active. That means if you forget to stop the session, unnecessary cost may continue. Session Cost Guard helps protect you from that. You can set auto stop if idle to 5, 10, or 15 minutes. For example, if you choose 10 minutes and there is no voice activity for that period, VoxGrip AI will automatically stop the session. You can also keep Warn before auto stop enabled, so the application warns you before the session is stopped. There is also a hard max session duration option. This lets you set a fixed maximum session length, such as 15, 30, or 60 minutes. When that time is reached, VoxGrip AI stops the session automatically, even if the conversation is still active. This gives you a simple safety layer and helps you control your AI provider usage.
Now open the Scenarios tab. Scenarios are one of the most useful parts of VoxGrip AI. A scenario tells the AI model how it should behave in a specific business situation. Instead of writing your own prompt from scratch, you can choose a ready-made scenario and let VoxGrip AI send the correct behavior instructions to the model. You'll see several predefined scenarios.
For example, Direct Answer is designed for general real-time Q&A. It tells the voice model to focus on the latest meaningful question in the conversation and return a short, direct answer. This is useful when you are in a live discussion and you need quick support, without long explanations or unrelated details. Another example is Sales Objection Handler. This scenario is designed for sales, pre-sales, product, pricing, or customer conversations. When the customer expresses concern, hesitation, or uncertainty, the AI model helps you recognize the objection and suggests a calm, professional response. The answer is focused on value, risk reduction, outcomes, and next steps. The important part is that the suggestion comes directly to your headphones. You can stay focused on the live conversation while VoxGrip AI quietly supports you in real time.
After choosing your scenario, return to the Voice tab. At the top of the Voice page, you'll see the Selected Scenario section. This confirms which scenario is currently active. On the right side, the real-time status area shows your current setup, including session status, activity, provider, model, voice, output language, and selected output device. Before starting, quickly check that the provider, model, language, and output device look correct.
When everything is ready, click Start Direct Real-Time. VoxGrip AI will connect to your selected real-time voice provider. The session indicator will change from off to starting, and then to on when the session is active. When VoxGrip AI detects incoming audio, the activity indicator changes from idle to listening. When the AI model responds, the activity indicator changes to speaking. That means the real-time voice session is working. Your selected AI model is listening through the direct real-time audio flow, applying the selected scenario instructions, and sending responses back to your headphones. If the AI response is too loud or too quiet, use the real-time volume control on the voice page. This lets you adjust the AI response level in your headphones without changing your whole Windows audio setup. If you missed the last AI response, click Repeat Last Answer. Your selected voice model will repeat its most recent answer, so you can hear it again without restarting the session. During longer sessions, you may occasionally want to refresh the assistant behavior. Real-time AI models can sometimes drift away from the original instructions over time, especially in long conversations. If you notice that the model is no longer following the selected scenario clearly, click Refresh Instructions. This sends the current scenario instructions again and helps bring the model back to the intended behavior. When your session is finished, click Stop Direct Real-Time. The connection to the real-time voice model will stop immediately.
One more important feature is the mini control window. VoxGrip AI opens as a normal Windows desktop application, and you can keep it full size when you are configuring settings. But during a live call or meeting, the full window may take too much screen space. When you minimize VoxGrip AI, the main window is hidden and a small floating mini control appears.
You can move this mini control anywhere on your screen. From the mini control, you can see the current session and activity status. You can start or stop the real-time session. You can refresh instructions. You can repeat the last answer. And you can reopen the full VoxGrip AI window when you need the complete interface again.
This gives you control during a live workflow without blocking your screen or distracting you from the conversation. That's the full initial setup. You activated your trial or license. You configured your AI provider. You selected your voice and languages. You confirmed headphone output. You enabled cost protection. You selected a scenario, and you started your first direct real-time voice session. VoxGrip AI is now ready to support your real-time professional conversations. Before we finish, one final tip. VoxGrip AI is powerful, but you'll get better results when you practice first. Before using it in an important meeting, interview preparation, sales call, or customer conversation, take a few minutes to test it. Open the VoxGrip AI customer portal, copy one of the predefined training prompts, and configure VoxGrip AI normally. Then open your browser, start a tool such as ChatGPT voice mode, switch it to voice mode, paste the training prompt, and begin the conversation. ChatGPT becomes your practice partner, while your selected voice model listens through VoxGrip AI and responds through your headphones. Use this short practice session to test your scenario, adjust volume, try repeat last answer, refresh instructions, and learn how the mini control window works. Thank you again for choosing VoxGrip AI. We're glad to have you with us, and we hope VoxGrip AI helps you work with real-time voice AI more privately, confidently, and effectively.